right, nobody likes fractions. Well, I kind of like fractions, but I'm weird. You guys want to get rid of them? The easiest way to get rid of fractions is to multiply by the biggest denominator. So as long as they all have, as long as they all are like in the common factor realm, then it should work out. So 2 is a factor of 6, which means that if I multiply 6 by a half, I'm going to get a whole number. So what I look at, and your book is really super sweet to you in most of these things, if you have more than one denominator, look at the biggest one, and for the most part, you'll find that it actually is a product of the other one. So you can just use the biggest denominator, multiply it through the equation, and you're good to go. So here's what I mean. I have this equation. I've got a 6 on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the entire equation by 6. So what that ends up looking like is this. So 6 over 2, because this is going to end up looking like this, 6x squared over 2 plus 6 times 7, x over 6 equals 6. So these guys cancel out. These guys equal 3. I'm left with 3x squared plus 7x equals 6. So now I've gotten rid of those numbers, and I have to solve this. They want you to solve it by factoring at this point, so I can just go, okay, well, that's equal to 0. I just moved this back over here and made it negative. So now I can just, well, I guess these guys are kind of fond of guess and check, but I like decomposition, so I would go 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Factors of negative 18 that add to 7, so I would go 1 and 18, 2 and 9. Oh, they have a difference of 7. Positive 9 and negative 2 would work out. So I've got my 3x squared. I'm going to put the plus 9 on this side. Doesn't really matter, but it seems to work out better for me. Then I'm going to collect my like terms and factor them. So I've got 3x on the outside, x plus 3 on the inside, and then minus 2, which would mean I have x plus 3 on the inside here, and all that's equal to 0. So my factors are going to be 3x minus 2 times x plus 3, all equals 0, which means this x is going to be negative 3, and this x is going to be positive 2 over 3. So you can see that this part is just your basic factoring the same way we usually do. The part, obviously, I need to balance my writing size a little bit, but to get rid of the denominator and just turn it into this kind of an equation that looks simpler, then we just multiply by the number that's the biggest in the denominator, and that will make all the numbers whole.